Hey, welcome back to our video lesson. And in this video, I am going to talk about these two phrases, okay? Let's do it. But the first one is, if you could go back in time, what would you change? Okay? So, if you could go back in time, what would you change or what would you do differently? Okay? Do you understand these phrases? If you could go back in time, what would you change or what would you do differently? បើសិនជាអ្នកអាចត្រឡប់ពេលវេលាថយក្រោយបានតើអ្នកនឹងផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអ្វីខ្លះអូខេតើអ្នកនឹងធ្វើអ្វីខុសពីឥឡូវប្រសិនបើអ្នកអាចត្រឡប់ពេលវេលាថយក្រោយបានអូខេអញ្ចឹងតើអ្នកនឹងធ្វើអ្វីឬនឹងផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអ្វីអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចឆ្លើយទៅសំណួរគេសួរថា if you could សំណួរយើងសួរឥឡូវអូខេយើងសួរគ្នាឥឡូវហ្នឹង present យើងសួរឥឡូវប៉ុន្តែយើងប្រើ could what would អូខេអញ្ចឹង could ជា past tense របស់ can would ជា past tense របស់ will យើងប្រើពីរហ្នឹងដោយសារអ្វីដែលយើងនិយាយហ្នឹងគឺវាអត់ពិតអូខេប្រសិនបើទេអូខេ if មិនได้វាអត់ពិតទេគឺតែប្រសិនបើវាអញ្ចឹងមែនប្រសិនបើយើងអាចត្រឡប់ពេលវេលាថយក្រោយបានយើងអាចត្រឡប់ពេលវេលាថយក្រោយបានទេប៉ុន្តែប្រសិនបើអូខេអញ្ចឹងបានគេប្រើ could ឬមក would តែអ្វីហ្នឹងគឺវា impossible អូខេប៉ុន្តែប្រសិនបើអញ្ចឹងយើងឆ្លើយមើលយើងសាកឆ្លើយមើល if you could go back in time what would you do or what would you change ដល់ពេលចម្លើយយើងអាចឆ្លើយ I would អូខេ I would ហើយយើងដាក់ស្អីហ្នឹងតែយើងចង់ផ្លាស់ប្ដូរហ្នឹងយើងចង់ធ្វើខុសពីឥឡូវហ្នឹងអូខេ well let's say I would study harder អូខេខ្ញុំនឹងរៀនឲ្យបានច្រើនជាងមុនអូខេ I would listen to my parents more ខ្ញុំនឹងស្ដាប់ឪពុកម្ដាយខ្ញុំឲ្យបានច្រើនជាងហ្នឹងអូខេកាលពីតូចខ្ញុំអត់ស្ដាប់គាត់ឧទាហរណ៍យ៉ាងអូខេ I would so what would you do or what would you change if you could go back in time okay please answer that next question if you could freeze time what would you do if you could okay អញ្ចឹងយើងប្រើ could would គឺមានន័យថាវាអត់ពិតទេអូខេ if you could freeze time you know what does that mean freeze time what does that mean you know freeze like I'm freezing very cold very cold freezing okay កកអូខេខ្មែរថាកកអញ្ចឹងធ្វើឲ្យពេលវេលាកកបើសិនជាអ្នកអាចធ្វើឲ្យពេលវេលាកកមានន័យថាបើសិនបើអ្នកអាចបញ្ឈប់ពេលវេលាមិនឲ្យដើរបានអូខេបើសិនជាអ្នកអាចធ្វើពេលវេលាឈប់ដើរអូខេអត់ដើរទៀតទេ what would you do តែអ្នកនឹងធ្វើដូចតែធ្វើអ្វីខ្លះ if you could freeze time what would you do បើសិនជាអ្នកអាចបញ្ឈប់ពេលវេលាបានឥឡូវអាចត្រឡប់ពេលវេលាថយក្រោយបានទី2អាចបញ្ឈប់ពេលវេលាឥឡូវណាម៉ោងប្រហែលនាទីបានហ្នឹងវាឈប់ហ្មងឲ្យដើរទៅមុខទៀតទេ what would you do ថាអ្នកនឹងធ្វើអ្វីអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចឆ្លើយទៅ I would ដូចគ្នាអូខេ I would travel somewhere I would do this I would do that up to you okay so please answer these two questions first is if you could go back in time what would you change or what would you do differently if you could freeze time what would you do so I hope I get the answers okay in the comments so for now that's all for this video and I will make another video tomorrow okay so have a good night and see you tomorrow bye bye